Hi everyone, Dr. Mark Petering here again. Today we're talking about secondary leading tone chords. And of course I like to do my examples here in C major. Again, I've used sort of a similar idea here. If this is a 5 chord, let's do this in one clef first. Then a 7/7 of 5 is going to be this chord here. Okay, and we're going to use our rule that the leading tone goes up and everything else goes down. Okay, and these are kind of fun to do because there's no leaping at all in the resolution of this chord. It's all stepwise motion, and you just remember wherever that leading tone is, that temporary leading tone, that goes up, everything else can drop. That's a general principle that works really nicely for nearly every type of progression here. And it forces you not to double, you won't double the leading tone that way, for example. So that's really nice. Okay, let's give this a shot now in 4 parts. So again, here's 7/7 of 5 going to 5. And again, you can do these in inversions. I'm not going to go through the inversions. I would just refer you back to the previous chapter that talks about fully diminished 7th chords and their resolution in inversions. Because again, that would apply to fully diminished 7th chord when it's actually in a secondary or applied situation. Okay, so please refer back to those chapters. And that's in the link below. Okay, so here our goal is G, and so I need a half step below, which is F sharp, and then I build a fully diminished 7th chord off of this. So I will put my A here and my E flat here. And again, this is going to go up, everything else is going to drop. And again, this is okay to have that diminished 5th to a perfect 5th. That is not parallel 5ths, that's okay. All right, you can hit the space bar if you want to pause and copy. How about we do a 7/7 of 4? How about that? So that would be F. So E is already a half step below F, so you don't have to alter that note. But this is going to be an E, G, B flat, D flat chord, stack minor thirds, right? For your fully diminished 7th. So here you have that. Here's our D flat. Okay, and again, this goes up, everything else drops nicely into place. Look at that, all stepwise. You can pause it if you like. Let's do a 2 chord. We tonicize a 2 chord. Another predominant chord. So our goal is D, so half step below D is C sharp, and now I have to build a fully diminished 7th chord on C sharp. So stack minor thirds, that's C sharp, E, G, B flat. So I'm going to score that like this. Okay, chordal 7th goes down, everything else goes down actually. Voila, get a nice 2 chord. Okay, what do you think is next? How about a 3 chord? Okay, so 3 is E, the key is C, a half step below E is D sharp. Fully diminished 7th chord on D sharp is D sharp, F sharp, A, and C. Again, it's a fraction chord. You got to have these accidentals nearly every time. Okay? So again, this goes up, everything else drops. Very simple, effective part writing. Look at that stepwise motion. Choir, band, orchestra could lock that in immediately. It would sound fantastic. All right, so we've done 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6. Then I'll do these in the minor mode for you. So 6 is A. Half step below A is G sharp. I'm just going to put that over here. Fully diminished 7th chord built off of G sharp. G sharp, B, D, F. Let's do this. It's a little different. I'll put the F up there. I'll put the D here and the B here. But the same rule applies. That leading tone goes up, everything else drops. And look at that. You get that nice A minor triad. Okay? All right, let's do the minor mode. Okay, so we're in the minor mode here. I've got my key signature for C minor set up. Again, let's go through these. 7, 7, 5, going to 5. Again, 5 is G and C minor. Half step below that is going to be F sharp. In this case, F sharp, A natural, C, E flat. The E flat's already in the key signature, but I have to put that natural sign there. Okay? But then the rules apply correctly for, the note head placement is the same. Leading tone up, everything else falls. Again, diminished fifth to perfect fifth. That is not parallel fifths. That's totally acceptable. And again, you couldn't even go to the B here because you'd be doubling your leading tone from your A natural. So this is the correct way. Good. Let's do this now in tonicizing the 4 chord. You can pause it here if you'd like to copy this. So 4 is obviously F. Now in the major mode, I didn't have to alter the E because E is E and C major, but there's an E flat and C minor, so I have to put a natural sign there. However, the B flat exists, so I don't have to touch that. And I just need the G and then the D flat here. So E natural, G, B flat's already in the key signature, and D. So that leading tone goes up, everything else falls. These are just fun because it's just automatic. Okay, and later on we'll use this in a sentence. So we've done the 4 and the 5. I can't do the 2 because 2 is diminished in the minor mode, and we don't tonicize unstable chords, diminished chords. So I'm going to go right to 3. And that's just going to be an E flat, half step below E flat is going to be a D sharp. Or excuse me, it's going to be a D, I'm sorry. D to E flat, that's a nice resolution. I need a D, F, A flat, C flat chord. So, yep, C flat does exist. You need that. All stacked minor thirds, D to F to minor third, F to A flat. A flat's already in the key signature, so I don't need to worry about that. And then I need a minor third from A flat. A flat to C is a major third, so A flat to C flat is a minor third. Okay, so this goes up, and this drops like that. Okay, again, leading tone up, everything else falls, and you get to your nice resolution, your major, your E flat chord. Good, so we've done 3, 4, 5. Let's do big 6 now. So big 6 is going to be your A flat. Half step below A flat is G. So I need a fully diminished 7th chord built on G. So that's stacked minor thirds. So G, B flat, D flat, and then F flat. Okay, so I'm going to put a D flat here. Put my B flat here. And I'm going to put my F flat here. And again, the resolution is easy. G goes up, everything else falls. You get your nice A flat major chord here.